Welcome aboard. We're talking about the new History Generator Session A. Do you know about neuroplasticity? It's the idea that the human brain can actually rewire itself according to the demands that are placed on it. Well, here's an interesting thing about the way our memories work. Most of the memories that we hold are actually made up. Now you would think, no, that's not. My memories of what happened in the past are absolutely fixed. They are what really happened. There's just a problem or three. First of all, the human sensory systems pay attention in a rapid sequence of visual, auditory, kinesthetic, and they're always doing their best to rapidly determine what input, what incoming information is the most important or relevant for you at the time. When we're under stress, we have a tendency to have all of those sensory systems very much narrowed. And most of the really strong memories we have are very difficult ones that we have stored within us. Why? Because our brain is always trying to protect us from bad things happening. The other thing that happens with the human brain is it tends to delete, distort, and generalize incoming information. Again, because it's a self-maximizing memory storage system, it wants to be as efficient as possible and give you just the bare bones necessary to handle what's going on at the time. So most of our memories are actually built upon a paucity of information. With deletions, distortions, and generalizations going on, what we have is a representation that we then go back and reference throughout the rest of our lives. Now, do you have any memories of yourself, say as a child, where you actually see yourself playing? You can see yourself as a younger person playing in nature or out there. Well, if you're looking at yourself in any of your memories, you know you made them up. Because you're seeing your life through your own eyes, hearing it with your own ears, feeling it with your own body. So if you're seeing yourself in a disassociated way, there I am over there, it had to be made up, you see. And so what happens over the years is what tends to get stored are a lot of memories, histories of situations that might not have gone as well as you would have liked them to. Especially if you ever have feelings of guilt or shame about a situation in the past. What's that about? Why would you retain a feeling of guilt or shame? Because your brain's trying to say, don't ever do that again. So once you realize, hey, knowing what happened as a result of that, there's no way I would do that again. Why would your mind want to play it over and over and over again? Habit. Now, as a result of that, when we look to our future, we actually reference our past in order to determine what capabilities, what powers, resources are within me to be able to help me get where I want to go. And if we look back to the past and we see limitations, areas of our lives which seem broken, erroneous, faulty in some way, I look to my future and think, maybe I don't have what I need to be able to accomplish what I want. When is that going to change? Who you are is magnificent in every way. You're fully resourced to accomplish what it is that's important to you, any goal that you hold. You're already fully resourced, capable of getting there. Now, you might need to gather resources around you to assist in the fulfillment of it, but that's like an acorn. Think of an acorn planted in the dirt. Do you think that the acorn has oak planks in it that will one day help to build a home? No. But what it is, it's a blueprint which gathers resources from all around it and within it in order to grow the oak tree. Same is true within you. You have the seed of greatness within you. You have the ability to organize the resources all around you to get to any dream that you hold. And if you're unstoppable in the movement in the direction of that, you're going to get there. What's going to help you become unstoppable is to be able to shift your internal neural wiring to access those resources instead of limitations, shame, blame, problems, etc. that may have existed in the past. So through neural wiring, through neuroplasticity and rewiring of your neurology, you can, in fact, give yourself an ongoing experience of high levels of resource and capability, bandwidth, confidence, identity, beliefs, values that will assist you in achieving what you want. Now, the new history generator is one of the premier protocols that I've ever developed based on something called neuro-linguistic programming. And in it, what you do is you go to a quiet place within, and then you look to see three paths in front of you. One path, the one that's farthest on the right, is your life as it has been, the way it has been from the time of birth until now. The path that's furthest to the left is a path that you think would have been occurrences where wishes that you held throughout your life came true. So it's a path of your life with your greatest wishes actually being fulfilled. So in my life, you know, it would be getting that mini bike when I was a little kid, or marrying my first girlfriend, or, you know, whatever it might be, being a rock star, and having a successful single hit that went viral all over the world, you know, whatever, those wishes coming true. And then the third path is a path in the middle where unexpected things happen. Unexpectedly positive, I would recommend. And what you do is you imagine yourself walking on each of these paths one at a time. I reset, begin at the front, walk that path, reset, begin at the front, walk the next path, and so on. And then there's something called the fourth path. Situated over the other three is another path where you can draw upon your imaginings from any of those three. Something that really happened, something that you wish might have happened, something that was unexpected that could have happened, actually happening, or something else. And you get a choice on this fourth path. Now, when you get to your present experience, so you're walking it from your earliest memory to now, then from there, you imagine your future unfolding. Now, as long as the brain is constantly making up memories, why not make up memories that you could then draw upon as possibilities, opportunities, and future strengths that would help you get where you want to go? Doesn't that make sense? You see, so this fourth path gives you the neural flexibility to create and draw upon resources that are within you to get you where you want to go, to live into the future that you desire. One of the reasons I'm very excited about this particular protocol and the way it ended up playing out on a paraliminal recording is that what I've done, in addition to the normal two voices, one in the left ear, one in the right ear, now when we get to the change work part of this, I've got three voices, one for each of the paths. And so the voice that's more dominant over the other two is the one that you're walking with for that particular path. So when you're walking the path that's furthest to the right, what's happening is that voice, the voice that's in your right ear, tends to be the loudest. And when you are walking the path that's farthest to the left, then that voice becomes more dominant over the other two. Now, when you get to the fourth path, yes, there is a fourth voice while the other three are playing out. It is so amazing. I don't know how many paraliminals you actually consciously hear, but if you were to consciously listen, it's an amazing array of positive, affirmative statements that are just raising you up to the highest possibility and expression of your life. I absolutely love this protocol. I think the artful nature of the design of it and the actual recording of it is spectacular. I have to say that this put my audio engineer to the real test, for him to be able to stay conscious while he's having four voices going on. You know, when I'm recording these, I'm actually hearing all the voices while I'm recording the next track. And for me, it's an amazing art form. It fills me up, and I'm so present, and I think you'll really get that as you're listening to it. So, have a wonderful time with New History Generator A. When we have our next session, we'll be going into New History B. For now, peace and blessings. Have a wonderful day. Create it as you want it to be. Bye for now.